Welcome. Today, we're diving into the world of motivational techniques in education. Motivation is the driving force that pushes students to engage, learn, and succeed. Whether in a classroom or during self-study, motivation can make all the difference. In this video, we'll explore proven strategies that educators use to inspire students, boost participation, and foster a love for learning. Let's start by understanding why motivation matters so much in education and how it shapes the learning journey for every student. Motivation is at the heart of effective learning. When students feel motivated, they're more likely to pay attention, participate actively, and retain information. Motivation helps overcome challenges and keeps learners focused on their goals. Without it, even the best teaching methods can fall flat. That's why educators constantly seek ways to ignite and sustain motivation in their classrooms. By understanding what drives students, teachers can tailor their approach to maximize engagement and achievement. Motivation comes in two main forms: intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation is when students learn because they find the subject interesting or enjoyable. Extrinsic motivation, on the other hand, involves external rewards like grades, praise, or prizes. Both types play a role in education, but fostering intrinsic motivation often leads to deeper, more lasting learning. Teachers can encourage this by connecting lessons to students' interests and real-life experiences. One powerful motivational technique is setting clear, achievable goals. When students know what they're working toward, they feel a sense of purpose and direction. Teachers can help by breaking down big tasks into smaller, manageable steps and celebrating progress along the way. This approach not only keeps students motivated, but also builds their confidence as they see themselves making steady progress. Timely and constructive feedback is essential for motivation. When students receive feedback, they understand what they're doing well and where they can improve. Positive feedback boosts confidence, while constructive suggestions guide them toward better performance. Teachers who provide regular, meaningful feedback help students stay engaged and motivated to keep learning. Supportive and positive classroom environment can do wonders for motivation. When students feel safe, respected, and valued, they're more likely to take risks and participate. Teachers can foster this environment by showing empathy, encouraging collaboration, and celebrating diversity. A positive atmosphere helps students feel comfortable expressing themselves and trying new things. Giving students some control over their learning increases motivation. When students have choices such as selecting topics, projects, or how they demonstrate understanding, they feel more invested in their education. Autonomy fosters responsibility and independence, making learning more meaningful and enjoyable. Connecting lessons to real-world situations makes learning relevant and motivating. When students see how knowledge applies outside the classroom, they're more likely to engage and remember what they learn. Teachers can use examples, case studies, or projects that relate to students' lives, making education practical and exciting. Strong teacher-student relationships are key to motivation. When students feel their teachers care about them, they're more likely to participate and strive for success. Building trust, showing genuine interest, and being approachable all contribute to a positive learning environment where motivation can thrive. Praise can be a powerful motivator when used thoughtfully. Instead of generic compliments, specific praise that acknowledges effort and improvement encourages students to keep trying. Recognizing hard work and progress rather than just results helps students develop a growth mindset and stay motivated. Technology can boost motivation by making learning interactive and engaging. Digital tools, educational games, and online resources offer new ways to explore topics and practice skills. When used thoughtfully, technology can cater to different learning styles and keep students interested in their studies. Believing in students' abilities and setting high expectations can inspire them to achieve more. When teachers communicate confidence in their students, it motivates them to rise to the challenge. Clear expectations, combined with support and encouragement, help students push beyond their comfort zones. Gamification involves using game elements like points, badges, and leaderboards to motivate students. Turning learning into a game can make it more fun and engaging. Friendly competition and rewards encourage participation and persistence, making even challenging tasks enjoyable. Working together in groups can boost motivation by fostering a sense of community. Collaborative learning allows students to share ideas, solve problems, and support each other. This teamwork not only enhances understanding but also makes learning more enjoyable and motivating. Self-reflection helps students understand their strengths, weaknesses, and progress. By regularly reflecting on their learning, students become more aware of their goals and motivated to improve. Teachers can encourage self-reflection through journals, discussions, or self-assessment activities. Allowing students to make choices in their learning increases motivation. Whether it's picking a project topic or choosing how to present their work, having options gives students a sense of ownership. This autonomy leads to greater engagement and satisfaction with the learning process. Visual aids like charts, diagrams, and videos can make learning more interesting and accessible. These tools help clarify complex concepts and keep students engaged. Incorporating visuals into lessons caters to different learning styles and enhances motivation. Recognizing and celebrating achievements, big or small, motivates students to keep striving. Whether it's a certificate, a shout-out, or a class celebration, acknowledging success boosts confidence and encourages continued effort. Tapping into students' interests makes learning more engaging. When lessons relate to hobbies, passions, or current trends, students are naturally more motivated. Teachers can personalize content to connect with what excites their students. Curiosity is a powerful motivator. When students are encouraged to ask questions and explore, they become active participants in their learning. Teachers can spark curiosity by posing thought-provoking questions and creating opportunities for discovery. Fun activities, games, and creative projects can transform the learning experience. When students enjoy what they're doing, motivation comes naturally. Teachers can incorporate humor, movement, and hands-on activities to keep lessons lively and engaging. Support from teachers and peers helps students overcome challenges and stay motivated. Whether it's extra help, encouragement, or just someone to listen, knowing support is available makes a big difference. A supportive network fosters resilience and persistence. Learning from peers can be highly motivating. Group discussions, peer tutoring, and collaborative projects allow students to learn from each other's strengths. This approach builds community and makes learning a shared, enjoyable experience. Solving real-world problems gives learning purpose. When students tackle issues that matter to them, they're more motivated to find solutions. Teachers can design projects that address community needs or global challenges, making education meaningful and impactful. A growth mindset, the belief that abilities can be developed through effort, motivates students to embrace challenges. Teachers can foster this mindset by praising effort, teaching resilience, and encouraging students to learn from mistakes. Family involvement can boost student motivation. When parents and guardians show interest in their child's learning, students feel supported and encouraged. Teachers can keep families informed and engaged through regular communication and involvement in school activities. Storytelling captures attention and makes lessons memorable. By weaving information into stories, teachers can spark imagination and motivation. Stories help students connect emotionally with the material, making learning more impactful. Welcoming questions creates a culture of curiosity and motivation. When students feel comfortable asking questions, they're more likely to engage deeply with the material. Teachers can encourage this by responding positively and fostering open discussions. A well-structured classroom helps students feel secure and focused. Clear routines, expectations, and organization reduce anxiety and support motivation. When students know what to expect, they can concentrate on learning and achieving their goals. A sense of humor can lighten the classroom atmosphere and make learning enjoyable. Laughter reduces stress and helps students feel more comfortable participating. Teachers who use humor appropriately can create a positive, motivating environment. Creativity fuels motivation by allowing students to express themselves and think outside the box. Creative assignments, projects, and problem-solving activities make learning exciting and meaningful. Teachers can encourage creativity by valuing original ideas and providing opportunities for innovation. Personalized learning tailors instruction to meet individual needs and interests. When students feel lessons are designed just for them, motivation increases. Teachers can differentiate content, pace, and activities to ensure every student feels challenged and supported. Giving students responsibility for their learning fosters motivation and independence. Assigning classroom jobs, leadership roles, or self-directed projects helps students take ownership and develop important life skills. Assessment isn't just about grades, it's a tool for growth. Formative assessments like quizzes and reflections help students track their progress and stay motivated. Teachers can use assessments to identify strengths and areas for improvement, guiding students toward success. Perseverance is key to overcoming obstacles and achieving goals. Teachers can motivate students to keep going even when things get tough by sharing stories of persistence and providing encouragement. Building resilience helps students face challenges with confidence. Rewards can motivate students, but they should be used thoughtfully. Meaningful rewards like extra privileges or recognition encourage positive behavior and effort. It's important to balance rewards with intrinsic motivation to ensure lasting engagement. Self-efficacy is the belief in one's ability to succeed. Teachers can boost self-efficacy by setting achievable challenges and celebrating progress. When students believe they can succeed, they're more motivated to take on new tasks and persist through difficulties. Goal setting helps students focus their efforts and measure progress. Teachers can guide students in setting realistic, challenging goals and developing action plans. Regularly reviewing and adjusting goals keeps motivation high and learning on track. Seeing peers succeed can motivate students to try harder. Teachers can use peer models, students who demonstrate positive behaviors or achievements, to inspire others. This approach builds a culture of success and encourages everyone to strive for their best. Reflecting on past successes helps students recognize their abilities and stay motivated. Teachers can prompt students to recall achievements and consider what strategies worked. This reflection builds confidence and encourages continued effort. Opportunities to master skills motivate students to keep learning. Teachers can design activities that allow students to practice, improve, and demonstrate mastery. Mastery experiences build confidence and a sense of accomplishment. Positive self-talk helps students overcome doubts and stay motivated. Teachers can model and encourage affirming language, helping students replace negative thoughts with empowering ones. This mindset supports resilience and a can-do attitude. Checklists and progress trackers help students visualize their achievements and stay organized. Tracking progress provides a sense of accomplishment and motivates students to reach their goals. Teachers can use these tools to support self-management and accountability. Healthy competition can motivate students to push themselves and achieve more. Friendly contests, challenges, or academic games encourage effort and make learning exciting. It's important to keep competition positive and inclusive, focusing on personal growth. Motivation is the key to unlocking every student's potential. By using a variety of motivational techniques, educators can create an environment where students feel inspired, supported, and eager to learn. Remember, motivation isn't one size fits all. What works for one student may not work for another. The best teachers adapt their strategies to meet the unique needs of their students, helping each one find their path to success. Thanks for joining us on this journey through motivational techniques in education.